Florida is no stranger to world-class sport, and as of 2022, the USA's Sunshine State is now on the F1 calendar. Welcome back to the Magic City for the Miami Grand Prix. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. The Rainmaster lines up on pole position, and starting next to them is George Russell. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Leclerc, Sainz, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Gasly, Stroll, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Verstappen, Ocon, Joe, Hulkenberg, Bottas, Sargent, Oscar Piastri, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Anthony Davidson is alongside me, as usual, for today's race. Can we begin by having a chat about Charles Leclerc? Looks like they have a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
OK, we've got that relief of having points on the board finally, so let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please. OK, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Looking at some imminent gearbox issues, I'm afraid. Watch out for jams and missed gears. Pushing too hard, it's causing your gearbox to take increased wear. Just be careful. no rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, push, gap to the car behind. 3.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. And the time last lap was a 1:37.1. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. Russell behind. Okay, car behind trailing us. 5.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Time last lap was a 1:37.1. Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
Here we are then, a phenomenal Miami Grand Prix, and what a great show of skill from our race winners today. Tell me, Ant, how do they manage to achieve this win?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. The Rainmaster increases their championship lead. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the Rainmaster.
Let's move on to the constructors. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.